Welcome to Daily Cast. We'll try to make this one work. Potentially going for flower. It's not ideal. What we could do instead is it better? I don't think so. Ranger, yellow, flower, and then warg then. Will be terrible on 15, but we can reroll. It's not a very good roll for AoE. We'll still try to make it work. We received a 20. This leaks. So they want a long wave on purpose, which is good for both of us, except... Well, maybe not on LiveGame, because he wants to stay 4, but I can go 5, east 5, and I can punish next wave with a DT. The DT can potentially be before income. Looks like it won't be before income. Or maybe it is. Okay, so we get the 40 before income, so that can punish him, or if he decides to play safe, then it's fine. But what it allows us to do is already prepare our little ranger. Seems quite far, but that is supposed to be the correct place. If it is not, we still have our king tank here. So we managed to punish the 5 worker start of Astreid. I mean, the start is very good if you receive a king up on 1, but if you don't, then it's problematic. I'll resend to potentially get him again. Would love to get the DT before income again. And I will. So what this allows us is to already get the Daphne, so we're safe on 4, we're strong-ish on 6, and we can already think about wave 6. 6 would be the halo. We received a 40 here. We didn't need to upgrade, but it's just safer. Since he said he wasn't sure if he was safe or not. Okay, so he got the washroom here, so he's holding. At least he should. And we can go 7 workers. We can be aggressive here. So just giving him ends here. That I think that double DT is still fine. Could have went again, but here we don't need to build anything. We receive a 40. We expect him to go 5 or 6. We get a Mudman here on 5, and income will go income also on 5. So the addition of the snow will cause the 2 DTs to be on the ice area. Well, even the snow goes on the ice area, so that's pretty good. So this should be enough damage after the healing is done. Here you go. So this should be a leak. We receive a snell, we don't push. We already pushed our aggressive worker. And we need to stick to our plan here. Wait, he leaks to no sun? What? What's going on? He shifted for a canopy, it looks like. So if we are correct here, then there's nothing to be worried about. Here we only go for our Munman, and the reason is that we want the Halo next wave. Okay, so you decided to go here, but the Brute should not be too much trouble for us. The Flower dies early, but the Daphne is still quite a lot of damage, and the Munman is quite a good tank. So we don't need the Halo next wave. We can push and go for income here. Will League only the Brute? He leaks a little bit. And we get the Mimic. Mimic is very good against what we see here. And since his setting to Bounty Hunter is very crucial that he try and put a lot of pressure on it, so if you go 6, he might feel too safe on 7, and then the Recent can catch him quite a lot. So that's why you need always to be aware of those little things. So if we look at this, this is probably a Lioness. Do we have a place for Alpha Mill? Alpha Mill will be in the back. Which is not ideal, but I'll do it. So we got the Berserker, but here the Mimic is about the gold and about killing the Canopy. Berserker is slow. So we got a 3. Now the Canopy will... No, it targets the Roko. The Canopy dies though. Dies to the Mimic, that's good for us. Another 1. And now the Berserker will die. And there we go, 15 gold from that. Okay, quite surprising to see the early Kingpin. He's too afraid to not leak him, but he's still gonna leak him. Kinda felt too confident about his Kingpin. So he's gonna make a mistake. So we'll go for another Mudman. We'll need to invest into a little bit more damage. See here, he doesn't add anything, and so that's why we say it might catch him off guard. So the lizard is to try and kill the priestess as fast as possible. Looks like it will not be exactly successful. Well, it does die. It does die. So that extra damage was necessary. And now it's just about if the brute is enough. Looks like it will not. But it's close. Then we'll go 9 together. I mean, that almost worked. Just the priestess survived a bit too long. We need to have our death cap next wave. Or maybe we don't. Well, we're gonna send next wave, so we can be working on that as well. So here we want this Daphne to tank 1 or 2. Don't know if it will happen, it doesn't. Should have hardened, since I wanted the death cap next wave. But now I don't need the death cap, I've got the 2 Mudmans, I can do pretty well. But I'm going to leak here. I mean, I thought I would do better here, but I should have income. Here we go, the ogre, because the only answer that could be good is a fortified tank, which I don't think will happen. But it's good, I guess. It's not too bad. So we said this is lioness. We possibly go for lioness, alpha male, something like that. Yeah, we can do that. Well, maybe we place it here instead. We're gonna go for this weird positioning. We don't get the 60. It's fine. Well, it's an antler, but still, the ogre should still do fine. Yes, if mass imps could have been better, but still leaking him is good. Okay, that's bad. We're gonna go 11. Nope, I'm fine here. Ah, fuck. Might be necessary. It's not looking great. Okay, we're fine. I'm fine here. I'm going to cover him. So I'm gonna propose that if he wants to. Okay, so it looks like he's willing to do it, so we're gonna do that. I'm the one who is a bit of trouble, of course, on 11. Yeah, the Zerker is not a problem. I'll have a lot. And now it's Alpha Male Fiesta a little bit. Is it though? Maybe 2 Mudmen is better. And place that here. I'm going to harden. He's good next wave. A long next wave will be good for us, and that is perfect. Now this will take a long time to kill my front line, and so the Daphne and the Halo can do a lot of job, as well as the flower. Flower is still alive. Now died. And everything is dead. I didn't look if it was Titan. It's not Titan on the Azaria. Now it's the Alpha Male. Remember that a slow wave here is good for us. I think we want to sell those two. We only need those on ranged wave. And I don't need that one. Yeah, slow wave's good for us. Gonna accept the leak if it comes. It's looking like embargo, but I received like a siege ram. So now we see nature tanks. This will be a fertilizer. So it's either we go witch, yeah, witch imp spam. So that I deal with a lot of stuff altogether. Okay, it's embargo. Or is it? I don't think we're afraid here, to be honest. I think we don't have to harden here. Well, looks like we needed to. But the aggro is perfect here. The 1v1 here. Maximize the amount of HP on the board. But this is looking grim for them. The amount of targets here for the archer is just too massive for them to handle. And I felt too confident here, but they're leaking massively, and this will be game for us. Am I getting one more? Nah, was close though. I should have hardened. I should have known that, yeah. I think I was correct on embargo on both of them. So, since there's embargo and they're weak on 13, and my teammate has Harpy, would make sense to expect that. So, yeah, embargo was a little bit strange to go for siege ram and embargo, but allowed me to push. And here, if I harden, I hold. So just a misjudgment. I read it correctly, but I didn't act correctly. I said that we didn't feel afraid, but I knew that my teammate had Harpy. Like, I was strong with the Halo, but I needed time, and the time was not there with the fortified armor. So on that, gonna say thank you for watching, and see you next time.